Just a couple of weeks ago, I was training in the Algarve coast in Portugal, and I was running by myself every day, posting some photos on Instagram, and a couple of high school kids from Portugal contacted me, say, hey, we'd love to show you another trail. And so I had a little workout at the track. They came down and warmed up with me, and then they drove with me with their family to the beach and took me along these unbelievable cliff tops while their parents and played with my wife and my son down on the beach. And so yeah, you just get, there's a camaraderie and a bond that all of us as runners have a shared experience that helps us relate, whether you're a professional runner or just someone who enjoys trotting around the block a few times each day. So yeah, that's a special experience, and that's not too uncommon, especially when I'm traveling and I get bored of running by myself.
And you know, just to like follow on that, because sometimes I just like to go out and run in the woods and just don't worry about anything. And sometimes it's like, hey Lopez, how you doing? You know, like, oh, I know. You're like, what? How do you know, man? What brought you here? You know. So, and it's just, again, the sport is just so like, it's like everybody all over the world practice, and it also like a lot of people follow this as this sport of running. And you know, it's always good to be able to stop and get a little selfie from people and shake hands and maybe go for a little jog together. And you know, so it's just kind of like spreading that amazing sport of running, because we all do it, and we've got to celebrate in a big way. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I had a pretty cool experience not too long ago, actually, back in June. I play a lot of video games, and sometimes my real friends in real life, they have real jobs, so they can't play during the day. They're out working. And so I'll put on my social media like Nick about like playing this video game, anyone else want to hop on, and I started playing with a couple fans, and long story short, we played like countless hours, like maybe like probably for a couple months, and I'm like finishing my prelim at USA's this past year in Des Moines, Iowa, and he came up to me and he said, he introduced himself as his gamer tag that we usually play with, and I was like, you're Carson? And so I got to meet him after, yeah, many months of playing. So video game friends are real friends. They're